In this video, we're going to look at the basics of arithmetic sequences and series. An arithmetic sequence is a sequence where there's a common difference between consecutive terms. The other way to think about it is that you're adding the same number to move from term to term. Here's a couple of examples. In the top sequence, you can see we're adding 3 to move from term to term. And in the bottom sequence, we're adding -2 to move from term to term. There is some general notation you can use to represent any arithmetic sequence, and we'll look at that now. The first term of any arithmetic sequence is usually denoted with the letter A. And then the number you add on to move to the next term is D. So term 2 will be and then I'm going to add D to this to get to my third term. And add D again, and so on. And on the sequence goes. Alright, the numbers in the sequence are referred to as terms. And if you want to talk about where you are in the sequence, we're talking about the position. So I've written the positions in red. Just looking at these two terms above, these two sequences above. So firstly, for this sequence here, A will be 2, and D will be 3. And in the bottom sequence, A is 12. D is -2. Okay, and then the question is, if you carry on to say position N, how can I work out the term in terms of A and D? Some of you will notice that there's a relationship between the position and how many D's you're adding on to get your term. So for the second term, I add 1 D to A. Third term, I add 2 Ds. Fourth, 3 Ds. So for my nth term, I'll be adding n-1 Ds to A. And this is referred to as the nth term, which is sometimes written like this. Where UN represents the nth term. So this is an arithmetic sequence. A series is when you simply add the terms together, rather than writing them with commas in between. So you can see I've written exactly the same as above, but now the terms are being added together. And a series is usually denoted with Sn. So Sn is a sum. You add it up and this just gives you a number. But normally for series we write them in expanded form. So you actually show the different terms. Okay, and there are actually 2 formulas to work out the sum of n terms, or Sn. that's the first one that's most commonly used. And also, you have this formula, and L represents the last term in the series. For the exam, you have to know how to prove this formula. And the good news is it's given in the formula booklet. So next video, we're going to have a look at how to prove SM.